What's up, family? Get this video a big thumbs up. So today, obviously, we're 2 days after the pretty bad game that took place at Sunday, September 22nd, as you see on the screen, family. A pretty bad game when it comes to Indiana Fever, I will say. Not a great game, not a great half. First half, not a great second half. And Caitlin Clark's eye is okay, but we got to talk about some of these viewership numbers. I want to talk about these viewership numbers that took place here. Uh, Look at it, man. Because this year, the Indiana Fever were more viewed. More people watched Caitlin Clark this season on average than Victor Wembanyama. Then watched Victor Wembanyama. So take a look at this, family. As you guys see the tweet. Fever games average 1 bit if it excludes NBA TV, which doesn't count because, again, no game I think has had over 1 million. She's also, by the way, had 5 of the top 10 most viewed NBA TV games in the past. So we have to talk about that over the past 2 years. Either way, the Spurs averaged 1.1 million, 1.39 million, excluding NBA TV, 1.59 million versus 1.39 million. They literally average, even if we include NBA TV, they average more viewers than Victor Wembanyama and more viewers than Wemby, and they also have more viewers than the Sixers. So more people watched her than they watched the Sixers who played in Philly. They have more viewers than the Sixers. I also would assume they have more viewers than the Pacers. The biggest basketball team in Indiana. Indiana is the Fever, a team who won 18 combined games in 2 years previous. They won 18 games combined in the previous 2 years. I repeat, they won 18 games combined in 2 years, and now they're the biggest team in Indiana, right? Which is mad. But it says here though, short of the Lakers. So I just want to see what the official thing is. They're short. Hold up, family. Kidding, Clark Empire. So they're short of the Lakers, Warriors, Celtics, and Knicks. Man, the WNBA got screwed. They got screwed in a media deal. I think they're only getting paid like 1% of the NBA's revenue. They're gonna pay like 1%. Yeah, they're gonna pay like 1% of the NBA's revenue. And people are saying, oh, the 1% is too much. Man, if you're one of your teams is more viewed than 26 of the 30 NBA teams, like, man, to be fair, I would like to say if every team could negotiate their own deals, the Indiana Fever over the next 6 years could probably have negotiated a better deal than the entire WNBA. And if I'm not joking, I'm not joking. The Indiana Fever probably could have, if they had to say to ESPN, if they were able to negotiate the ESPN that every one of our games would be on ESPN over the next X amount of years, they probably could negotiate themselves for 200 million a year. Let's be real. But there are also a lot of games getting good viewership. There are other games getting good viewership as well. But I would say the viewership is going to break the all-time record for the WNBA finals. But I also think the WNBA finals are going to be less viewed than the game 2 days ago. Considering it was on ABC, I wouldn't be surprised if yesterday or the game 2 days ago, I keep saying yesterday because it's Tuesday now instead of Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 days ago, if the record since like obviously in the 2000s when the WNBA was big, but at the same time, people don't realize that the 2000 numbers are all so huge because one, illegal streaming wasn't a thing. Two, everyone watched TV. Three, people weren't just looking. Less people were just watching highlights, and more people were watching the games. And four, there was less on, no Netflix, no other stuff, right? So these kind of big events were a bigger thing. So it always was always really interesting. But can you guys I got you get called out. And I get called out as saying that Caitlin Clark is the new face of basketball in the WNBA. But it's like, who's the face of the WNBA then? Who? Who is the face? Or who is the face of basketball just in general from the WNBA, NBA standpoint? Anthony Edwards, because Caitlin Clark averaged more views than Anthony Edwards on NBA. So is the face of basketball Wemby because Caitlin Clark averaged more viewers than Wemby? And is the face of basketball Luca because Caitlin Clark averaged more viewers than Luca? So you can't say it's unless you want to say it's like LeBron or Steph Curry, but the Celtics, the Knicks were still getting um I don't know. But the Knicks were still getting huge views when they were garbage. The Knicks are the Knicks, the Celtics are the Celtics, and the Lakers are the Lakers. And it doesn't matter who plays for them. The Lakers were still getting views during the freaking Jeremy Lin era. So the Celtics were still getting views during the half the season where it was the Marcus Smart era. And I'm trying to think who was the 2014, 2015, the Kelly Olynyk Celtics before ET came there. And he only got in mid-season. But yeah, there's no question, there's absolutely no question. You got the face of the basketball here, which is Caitlin Clark. And you got an unbelievable player, unbelievable player, unbelievable situation where she's probably up there with them. And if she plays like she did 2 days ago, I'm not just gonna shoot like she. I'm not just gonna shoot like. That's generally what she decided. Like, I'm just not gonna shoot. Um, we're gonna be running through Kelsey Mitchell all day. That was the game 2 days ago, and she was playing the two. But no, in general, the Fever have been extremely exciting team to watch. The Indiana Fever. And 2 days ago was puke basketball, which even if you look, even if the Fever were hitting shots, and the Connecticut, let's say the Connecticut's are missing the Fever by 1 point, I would still call it puke basketball. Um, and then you would say that any other Fever won and it was an ugly win. So playoffs a lot of the time is ugly wins. I was about to say it's very rare to see great games of basketball in the playoffs, but that Lennox Mercury game was an unbelievable game of basketball, man. Um, I feel like the Indiana Fever would have been swept 2-0. But imagine being treated to Caitlin Clark versus the Lynx in her first playoff series. That would have been basketball cinema right now. So it would have been a sweep, but like we don't win a game against the Lynx, the Fever, and I don't think the Fever out of this series because the Sun can also get as red hot as they were 2 days ago. So they were rarely red hot. They're normally ice cold, and they can get ice cold and drop 60 in a game. Talking about the Connecticut Suns. However, family, that does conclude the video. So let me know what you guys think. For me, it's impressive that the only four biggest teams in the NBA, she's getting more views. Caitlin Clark is getting more views or attracting more views than the Dallas Mavericks, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Denver Nuggets, who were the champions last season. And she's pulling in more views for the WNBA games than all of those players. Like WNBA are celebrating that certain amount of games got over 1 million views during the year. And I think it was like, well, what is it, like 21 or something? I think it was like 19 of them, including Caitlin Clark, game-wise. Anyway, family, I just wanted to put that out there. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let off your thoughts, perspective, and insights. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And on that note, family, peace.